welcome to this segment of Main Street Western Mass. I am joined here today by Jennifer Nolasco, owner of the Brass Rail Meeting House in Southwick. So I guess we can start with our first question, which is, what should people expect if they are coming here and they book an event here?
Well, they can expect a beautiful space that is very customizable to whatever event they're hosting, whether it be a wedding, a birthday party, a corporate event, pretty much any kind of function that they'd like to have here. The space is very customizable.
So what do you think the most exciting aspect of event coordinating is?
So I think the most exciting part about the event coordinating is being able to work one-on-one with our clients and helping them create that memorable experience that they are looking for. So again, whether it be a grand wedding celebration, if it's a weekend celebration, or just a few hour celebration, we like to create exactly what they have envisioned.
So Jennifer, you have been involved in the restaurant industry for quite some time. So how did you end up getting involved in the event coordinating industry?
The Brass Rail I kind of fell into. Originally we were looking for more parking for my other restaurant, and then I took this over and just fell in love with doing banquets and working with people one-on-one. It's a little bit different than the restaurant industry. So to me, I love the aspect of banquets and events coordinating.
And what distinguishes you guys from other competitors in the area?
I think the biggest thing with the Brass Rail Meeting House is the amount of space that we have here. We can literally do a wedding where they never have to leave the building. We've got the bridal suite upstairs for the bridal party to get ready in. We've got our groomsmen pub for the gentlemen to get ready in. We also have the ceremony space as well as a reception space and a large outdoor deck. So they can pretty much host their whole day here without ever having to leave the building.
That's amazing.
And again, that goes across the board with corporate events as well. We also have AV equipment, audio equipment for businesses to come in and host their different events, whether it's a business meeting or just a corporate party.
So this is not only just a beautiful venue on the inside, but we are located in a very gorgeous part of Western Mass. So could you explain where you guys are located, and then also if you're looking to book an event, how people can do that?
Of course, absolutely. So the Brass Rail Meeting House is located on beautiful picturesque Lake Congamon. We are located in between Hartford and Springfield, and we do have a beautiful New England style setting as well, especially in the fall time. And in terms of booking information, they can go to our website at brassrailmeetinghouse.com or call us at 413-569-9585.
And do you guys have any events or promotions coming up soon?
As a matter of fact, we do. We've got an open house. We'll be on December 15th from 2 to 6 p.m. We'll have live music, complimentary hors d'oeuvres, site tours. People have an opportunity if they want to book the venue that day. We also have a promotion going on right now. Any 2026 weddings that are booked before the end of the year, we are offering 2025 pricing. And we do have one other event. It'll be our end of year celebration. It'll be with the General Gist Band, and that will be on December 28th, starting at 8 p.m.
So it sounds like you guys have a lot of fun events coming up in the near future. So thank you so much for sharing more about the Brass Rail Meeting House and showing me a bit of your venue.
Well, thank you so much, Amanda, for being here. It was a pleasure showing you around, and I really appreciate your time.
Oh, absolutely. And so that does it for this segment of Main Street Western Mass.